So we are back. This is day 2. So the work that we did yesterday, here, pan over here. So this is the mud that we did on the wall. This is with some of the tape. This is some of the area here that we did not tape. So what we're going to do today is we're going to sand these holes here. And if you remember yesterday, we had a hole behind the door that we used a patch kit on. So you can buy squares of patch. You put them over the whole area that you have, and then you just take your joint compound and you rub it over. So, so it was 24, well, it was a little bit over 24 hours since we put that on there. So it really does take quite a while. Mom was pretty clever enough. She took these pieces of drywall that we had left, and she placed them over the heater vent, which is actually blowing air, and cold air, and it helped harden. So maybe a fan or something in the room would have been helpful. So the next thing that we're going to do, we're using 220 grit, and this is drywall sandpaper. So we're not using the pole sander since we have such a little area here. We are going to use our hand sander. And as you can see, there's a piece on here. And so to take it off, depending on the hand sander that you use, these we're just going to slide it out. We just turn the knobs, slide it out. Whoop. Careful you don't lose your knob. And if you can hold that for me for a moment. Today my assistant videotaper is my daughter Katie. Did you want to say hi, Katie?
Hello.
Katie is learning the art of cinematography today. And it's also good, she is also learning about drywalling with you. Okay, so the grit that we're using again is 220. So the higher the number, the finer the grit. So let's put this piece in here. And I'm going to get, oh, well, I guess we have a little problem here. This might be too short. So sometimes we have to work around other issues that we have and figure out, oh, this might be just enough to get it in here. Okay, so these just lift up. Okay, so we made it fit. Maybe I was just putting too much in the end. Pasta?
No.
Okay. Where do you want me to start? The first thing we're going to start with, we had a few holes here, so we're going to just run the sander over. Feels nice and smooth. So this piece here feels good. So we're not going to have to patch anything else here. It's nice and smooth. This is where the towel rack was. We may have to touch this up a little bit. There's a little bit of an indent, and since we're going to have to patch a little more, we might as well put it in there too. This is where the big hole was, and actually I was a little concerned because I thought, you know, my hand might go through it. The wall is a little weak there, so we're going to have to make sure we have a door guard so the handle doesn't hit. So it's going to be my first time sanding over a patch. Okay, so you could see where the hole was here. Is where the hole was. So we're going to have to do some more work on this, obviously. But for now, we have a bulk of the sanding done where we could just mud over it again. The goal is, so we're not going to see the patch, but if you look where the hole is, it looks pretty nice there. Okay, so I think we're okay with that. So the next part that we're going to do is we're going to sand these other little patches that we had. So I'm going to go over it just like I did there, and then I'm going to come down and I'll show you how this is